What's up everybody, Soul here with an Octopath Travelers Zero video, and today we're going to go over some starting tips to help you get going in your game and to make sure that you're enjoying it to the fullest. If you're new to Octopath or a returning player, this list should offer some benefit, the very least, so please enjoy, leave me your feedback, and hit that like and subscribe button if you do not mind. Without any further ado, let's get right into it. Number 1. Starting choices. Appearance should be changeable. However, skills will likely be permanent choices. You'll be able to choose from Enfeebling Mastery, Twin Shot Mastery, and then of course Healing Prayer Mastery. And of the 3 skills, you're probably going to be torn between either the Twin Shot Mastery, which is nice because it allows you to hit 2 times no matter what weapon type you have on your main character, and then of course there's the Enfeebling Mastery, which can be boosted with BP to really high levels, lasting for quite a while. It can be really great for that reason. And so between you and me, I think that the best way to go is to get that Enfeebling Mastery, because I think you're going to get the most use out of it. However, make sure you pick what you want. Those are the 3 skills you're going to be limited to. You're also going to get to choose a belonging, or items if you would. Items should all be able to be found mid-gameplay, but I'd suggest out of convenience, the most enticing to me are the Promise Charm, the Fighter's Wristband, and the Sacred Flame Charm. For me, I am uncertain that you get these items later. They do raise those stats by a specific percentage amount, which is very nice and powerful, especially late game. And yeah, these make these very enticing. The Ember Shroom Bed is something I'm uncertain whether or not you can get later, but it doesn't seem as enticing. And as for the other items, I do believe these are all things you can get later in the game. The Crested Key and Torn Letter are very popular items to pick. They will lead to more recruits, but you can find them in game without selecting them here. So take that for what it's worth. Pick what you want. I'm sure it's all going to be inconsequential in the end. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel somewhat confident in that. And play the game your way and have fun with that. Number 2, the pose. You get to choose your character's pose, and this seems fairly insignificant, and it might not matter at all to you. That's perfectly fine. It appears to only impact your character's victory pose. However, as pointed out by this Redditor here, Aravani, huge shout out and thank you for her post, or their post. As you can see very clearly here, each pose will determine how the character not only stands in battle, but how they react to being hit, and of course their victory pose. As you can see, there's type 2 for the female, and then here is type 3 for the female, and then of course type 1 for the male, type 2 for the male, and then type 3 for the male. So you get to choose which one you like the most based on the pose you choose. It does impact more than, of course, their victory pose. So take that for what it's worth. Tip number 3 is, after a while, you get to choose your job. This is not permanent. Choose the job that you want to play and have the most fun in the game. Do as you please. You get to choose your protagonist's job. Change it later in the game, so choose what you want and have fun with it. Tip number 4 is choosing the merchant as your starting job can yield a lot of benefits. As most players who've played Octopath Travelers knows, merchant gets access to an ability called Arrow of Fortune, which can be used to farm large amounts of JP. For every 50 points of damage, you earn 1 JP. When boosted with BP, it can yield incredible amounts of JP, so don't miss out on this fantastic ability by choosing Merchant to start. That's just a little bit of advice, not something you absolutely have to do. Play the game your way. Tip number 5, after choosing your job, you will be given a choice of another support skill. And so at this time, you'll get to choose from Eye for an Eye Mastery, which is a 50% counterattack, Great Healing Mastery, which increases your HP and SP restored from healing abilities, and then of course BP and Adversity Mastery, which is when you are low HP or critical HP, you get 2 BP restored automatically. Choose which one you want freely. I personally like the counterattack, though I definitely see that BP restored at critical health can be a huge benefit, definitely in those critical moments. Play the game your way and enjoy it and do what you want. Tip number 6, support skills have changed in Octopath Travelers Zero. You are now only able to equip skills from a variety of skills hidden throughout the game, usually through path actions. So you're not going to be able to unlock these skills from these different jobs and then switch over to a different job and put those skills on those other jobs. You are going to be using path actions and so on and so forth, unlocking these supporting skills through the game, hidden throughout the world, and then equipping them at that point. And it appears that you're only be able to equip 2 at any given point from right now, what we can see in the demo. So that is a slight change. Some people like it, some people dislike it. Let me know in the comments what you think about that change. With all the new characters, it kind of makes sense, so I get it. They want you to play some different characters and change things up. Tip number 7, those path actions. Anytime you get a chance to complete one of these actions, you should absolutely do so. This can lead to many great items that you wouldn't get otherwise. Be sure to save before trying and load if you fail for the best results. This isn't considered save scumming by some. However, it's a mechanic in the game that you can utilize, and I'd highly suggest you to do so. You can get some really powerful items really early on by doing this. Tip number 8, pre-ordering the game offers several bonuses for your gameplay. You retrieve those items through any tavern in the game, so be sure to snag those items and don't miss out. Just go to the tavern, ask about them, and you will receive. Tip number 9, there are also several save data bonuses that can be received in the game. Save data must come from the same console you play Octopath Travelers Zero through, but it is a nice touch and a great way to recognize your other accomplishments in continued or other games in the series, as well as a few other games offered by Square Enix. Tip number 10, and the most important tip arguably in all of this, is have fun. Play the game your way. As of right now, it appears there are over 32 characters in the game. Based on the limited information we have available, you have plenty of variety and choice, so play the game. Don't worry about not being able to undo things or making a mistake and bricking your gameplay. You name it. Go at it, have fun, and enjoy yourself and clear the game. Worst case scenario, you play it again. There shouldn't be anything of tremendous consequence to stop you, and so you really don't have any reason not to enjoy yourself and take confidence in every decision you make. Enjoy this wonderful game. I am so excited to play it, and I hope you are too. With that said, huge shout out and thank you to my soldiers, my Patreon members. You guys and gals are out here supporting the cause, keeping everything flowing and going, keeping the lights on, and ensuring that the content is here. So thank you so much for your support. Make sure you check out the links down below if you too want to be a soldier. There's the Patreon link. We have a Discord link where we talk all things Octopath Travelers and then some. And yeah, until next time, guys, I will catch you later. Bye.